जन्मिन त्यसै मर्दको छोरा कहिले मर्नु नि पर्छ कहिले मार्नु पनि छलकपट गर्ने रगतले होली मनाम सम्झतामाको प्यारो छ निरसरी हामी बचाम छौँ कि कसो होइन
Naughty, scientific by the astri kura
You say, okay, like let's just get it out of the way.
Exactly, let's just get it out.
The bro go ride maza karte sai gari agi tala de.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Pretty cool, right, man.
Thanks to those that you wrap it up अनि त्यो हाम्रो एकदमै राम्रो ब्रदर्स थियो ब्रदरलाई थ्यांक्स किनकि तिनीहरूले घरै आएर गर्दियो हैन काम चाहिँ अनि it was looking really good अनि एउटा नयाँ के थप्या जस्तो भएको थियो के त्यो हुन्छ नि यो गोइङ थ्रु द सेम शेड अनि सानो के
र्याप गरेको गरे
राइट एक्ज्याक्टली त्यो गर्दै रहेछ नि त्यो स्टिकर जस्तो टाल्दै रहेछ नि सो
It's a Ford,
Ford
yeah, pretty nice, right?
यहाँ त फेरि त्यो गरेर पनि झ्याउ छ नि हैन यु हेभ टु दर्ताहरु गर्नुपर्छ नि फेरि चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ
त्यसको आफ्नै प्रोसेस रहेछ तर थ्यांक गॉड हुन्छ नि अब भयो त्यो काम पनि यताउता
झ्याउ के हो
प्रोसेस
यहाँ वेस्ट फाइन
त्यस्तो पनि दलालहरु हुन्छ हैन
हुन्छ नि
त्यसको त अब कमी नै छैन
नेपालको स्पेशलिटी अब दलालहरु
मिडल म्यान हुन्छ नि त्यहाँनिर है कतिजना त भागिदिन्छ नि लगेर
जे गर्दा पनि हुन्छ अब त्यो
पैसा दिए हुन्छ हैन अब लाइक अब यु जस्ट वान्ट टु बाइपास त्यो प्रोसेस त्यो टिडियस प्रोसेस अफ वेटिङ इन लाइन्स एन्ड
तर यस्तो नि रहेछ कि ब्रो अब त्यहाँ कस्तो नि भइसकेछ नि सिस्टम मैले बुझे अनुसार अब त्यो एउटा अकुपेसन जस्तै भइसकेछ कि हुन्छ नि यु नो व्हाट्स गोइङ अन हैन अनि एटलिस्ट सम पिपल आर गेटिङ देयर जब्स हैन खाना साना पाइरहेछ तर अलिक कमी चाहिँ के भन्छ सिस्टम अलिकति त्यो ठिस देखा मात्रै हो तर उनीहरूलाई नि त्यो इन्कम विच इज डुइङ गुड हैन बिकज पैसा हुने सबैलाई
It's just the word dalal sounds like
people
this is just the middleman also sounds a little better.
The people in charge also are getting paid from these guys so that's why सजिलो हुन्छ के कलेज पढिरहेछ किनभने कलेज पछि अब ग्रेजुएट भएको सर्टिफिकेट लिन जाँदा नि घुस दिनु पर्यो त्यो छिटो गरिदिनु के हो
त्यो त अलिक बेसी भयो नि तर अब एकाडेमिक इन्स्टिट्युसन
टियुमा अब भक्कु मान्छे हुन्छ
ए टियुमा आई डोन्ट नो टियु चाहिँ अब कस्तो हुन्छ
यो पुरा कमाउँछ हैन लाइक यस्तो है दलालहरु अब दलाल भन्दा मिडलम्यानहरु अब त्यही
लाइसेन्स जब
इभन इन ल्यान्ड ड्युड
स्पेशली इन ल्यान्ड
I mean that's what I mean
फेरि संसारमा फेरि कसरी चलिरहेछ नि ब्रो हैन एउटा दुईटा पार्टी हुँदै रहेछ मैले देखे आन्सर चाहिँ के दुईटा पार्टी हुने रहेछ हैन अनि जहिले पनि त्यो बिचको चाहिँ रमाइलो गरेर हुन्छ कि ब्रो किनकि यता चाहिँ घाटा फाइदा के चलिरहेको हुन्छ हैन तर बिचको भएस चाहिँ न फाइदा न घाटा कि त भयो भने बवाल हैन त्यसले बवाल कमाउने आफुलाई नि पाइने हाल्ने हैन अनि उले चाहिँ त्यो द्याट्स व्हाई आई थिंक people want to be the middleman के कहिले के हो
because middleman उनीहरुको रिस्क छैन नि त के एसेट्स छैन के पनि हैन they're just like बिचमा they're just connecting the buyer and the seller अनि बिचमा
अनि चाहिँ फुटमान्डुहरु पनि दलालै हो नि हैन
हैन दलालै मिडलम्यान होला in a way त हैन like technically त त्यही हो I mean job त त्यही नै हो हैन
just glorified fucking like food stuff. Anyway, man, nothing against them. Thanks for delivering this stuff, man.
Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes. Frontline warriors.
एकदम चलिरहेछ यार मैले काका सुनिरहेछु
Unsung heroes. Frontline warriors.
Right, man.
एउटा क्ल्याप क्याम्पेन
Male feminists.
Clap campaign.
Clap campaign पनि भएको थियो अब like for like health workers everyone's going to the terrace and like clap for the I don't know how it helps but like मैले गर्न
मैले चाहिँ क्यान्डल चाहिँ लाइट गरेको थिएँ
एकदम मोरल बुस्टर
How does that work, man? अब like moral boost गर्छु भनेर गर्दाखेरि त अर्कै इफेक्ट हुन्छ होला नि अब अस्ति पनि like you know like यो दशैं मनाऊ भनेर just to boost everyone's moral दशैं मनाऊ भनेर I think I don't know one of the ministers अब that was अब he specifically said it like अब moral boosting को लागि हो यो चाहिँ तर moral boosting को लागि हो भनेर म गर्नु त अर्कै I don't know
जबरजस्ती moral boost
गर न moral boost खाले I don't know how that works.
Fuck that, dude. Too much noise around last few months. What were you up to, man? Just at home chilling.
एउटा फेज नै एउटा त्यो उ जस्तो भइरहेछ एउटा मोमेन्ट जस्तो भइरहेछ कि बुझ्नु लाइक यु डुइङ द सेम थिङ गर्दा गर्दा 5-6 महिना बित्यो के एकैचोटि अनि सो it has just become a moment क्या त्यो हुन्छ नि you can get me anything
every day is a blur
kind of but yeah happen to अनि थाहा पाउँदै रहेछ बाँची त नै रहेछ अब ठिकै छ हुन्छ नि त्यो पास हुन्छ यो पनि टेन्सन छैन काइन्ड अफ त्यही फेज भयो ब्रो मेरो चाहिँ
तिमी चाहिँ you taken like a hiatus जस्तो a break from like music and all
खास जानी त होइन तर भइदियो आफै नै it happened to be.
It was not because of this pandemic or okay.
It was because of the pandemic. There deep down I didn't know कि मलाई चाहिने रहेछ ब्रेक भनेर कि there were lots of things त्यो पेन्डिङमा धेरै कामहरू थियो कि अनि मैले गर्नै पर्ने थियो हैन मेरो मनमा चाहिँ के भइरहेको थियो ओ यार सक्छु र मैले के त्यो हुन्छ नि त्यो नसके कि जोश नआयो कि what the fuck is happening with me हैन यस्तो दामी अपर्च्युनिटिज आइरहेछ मेरो अगाडि what the hell am I doing man हुन्छ नि मैले त्यही सोचेर अगाडि बढेँ अहिले आएर मलाई किन बर्डन जस्तो भइरहेछ त्यो एउटा त्यो डार्क फेज मा लाइफ अनि भित्रबाट सोचिरहेको थिएँ एउटा ब्रेक पाइदिनु नि केही न केही गरेर I don't know कि यो पेन्डेमिक एकचोटि आइदियो which is like still shit हैन तर thank God it saved me from त्यो एउटा डार्क फेज
blessing in disguise
हजुर
So you had time to like just look after yourself, just
yeah you could say that
are you working out and stuff
exactly but अलिकति सिगरेट स्मोकिङ चाहिँ धेरै भयो I try to control it तर अलिकति चाहिँ हुँदै रहेछ के त्यो हुन्छ नि म यसै त फेरि अलिकति त्यो एउटा ठाउँमा बसिरहनु गाह्रो लाग्ने मान्छे एकैचोटि फस्यो नि त there were lots of plans the anxiety भयो अनि like lots of
you were traveling in a lot before pandemic
before that right and I was taking it for granted and I realize now कि मैले भने नि हैन even यहाँसम्म आउँदाखेरि I feel like wow man
man it must for sure take a toll on you physically and like emotionally also right traveling like being like when you don't know like boli ke gardechu like tapiko ta afno
हजुर
the show let's just address the elephant in the room you were like kind of a big music ma eta uta गरिरहन्थ्यो होला we don't know just assuming from our point of view अब हेर्दा त अम्बो थाक्छ होला यता पनि अब त्यही कारण यस्तो पेन्डेमिक आएपछि चाहिँ एकछिन क्या fuck all the bullshit fuck you and this me time bitches
that really happens man तर एउटा टाइम बित्दै गएपछि चाहिँ you realize रहेछ कि oh fuck man so अब ब्रेक चाहिँ कति हो त के
I see
I needed a break हैन अब तर त्यो ब्रेक त्यो स्टपै भइरहेको छैन नि त you get me नि ब्रेक त अब लम्बै छ नि त अनि which is causing me to stay away from this stage के हुन्छ नि थपिरहेछ नि त एन्ड एउटा फियर आउँदो रहेछ कि सानो के त्यो हुन्छ नि बजाउनै स्टेजसँग कनेक्टै नहुने हो कि आई थिङ्क त्यो फिलिङै गइदिएला कि मसँग अब त्यो हुन्छ नि एउटा ज्यामिङ काइन्ड अफ फिलिङ टाइमै चेन्ज भइदिएला कि त्यो नर्मल हुने बेलासम्म त्यस काइन्ड अफ फिलिङ्स होइन एन्ड देन त्यही हो ब्रो अनि देन अब यतिकै बस्यो फेरि त्यो सोच बिर्सिनै हाल्छ यो गो टुवर्ड्स अहिले अर्कै सोच अब हुन्छ नि बिकज यु स्पेन्डिङ just being idle ni da like the idle by ke ne bhayira chaina ni da and you're thinking about bullshit ke and when you make new friends and you just realize hey life is like normal man ke bhayira chaina and it's just going good kind of thing
like dude I don't want to like bring the same shit again and again but khasma abo to some level sabalai hunda rahecha tyo ke even for me for example I was used to like teaching jiu-jitsu with a bunch of like 10-12 guys competing like whatever in Thailand and stuff. Suddenly you're competing, fighting, trying to do whatever you do.
Right.
Suddenly everything's like fuck. And I won't say how longer is it not gonna happen, but that's it. Anxious ones like I've had sleepless nights, I don't wanna lie, dude.
Right, man.
I've had sleepless like what the fuck? Like like personal अब घरमा बस्छ यताउता खाना त्यो चामल दाल त भइहाल्छ हैन but like personal career stuff to some extent you're like fuck it but after a point you're like man we gotta get going like keep the engine running
of course man
so yeah dude it's been अब सबैलाई त्यही होला अब कोकोलाई तैँले भनेको जस्तो क्या सबैलाई डिफ्रेन्ट पाराले एफेक्ट गरिरहेको छ यो अब एभरेज डे वर्करलाई त अब घन्टा उसको नेक्स्ट फिड खाना बच्चाहरूलाई कसरी पढाउने लोन सोन हैन एट लिस्ट टु सम एक्सटेन्ट दुड वी डोन्ट ह्याभ लाइक त्यति साह्रो छैन नि बच्चा सच्चाहरू अब इफ यु डोन्ट वान्ट टु लुक एट द ब्राइटर साइड
आई थिङ्क वी ह्युमन बिइङ्स हुन्छ नि कोही कोही लाग्छ वी आर जस्ट एडिक्टेड टुवर्ड्स पेन के हुन्छ नि आई थिङ्क वी आर
पेन
त्यो सबकन्सियसमा वी आर अलवेज addicted towards pain. We need pain to survive होला जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई. We need pain हुन्छ नि to motivate ourselves के त्यो
struggle
the struggle and everything, and we try to of course त्यो एउटा conscious side मा we always need happiness हैन खुसी एकैछिनमा त हामीलाई खुसी नै चाहिन्छ नि you don't want to you always want to laugh नि त instantly, you always don't want to cry नि त instantly हैन, but I think and that is why पनि त्यो अलिकति we want to go के त्यहाँ हुन्छ नि त्यो साइड तिर के, अनि त्यसले नै अट्र्याक्ट गर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ कि मलाई, अनि we go through these problems अनि हामीले आफैले नै टेन्सनहरू बनाइदिन्छ नि त कहिले दिमागमा, बिकज त्यो पिस अफ माइन्ड हामीलाई पचिरहेको छैन कि एउटा कुनै न कुनै एङ्गलले के, बिकज we were raised to face all these problems and everything like since the moment we were born के, अनि त्यो जहिले हुन्छ नि केही कुरा स्मुथली गइरहेछ कि लाइक माइन्डमा नेगेटिभ आइहाल्यो क्या, किनकि त्यो चाहिरहेछ क्या हामीलाई त्यो डोज के for it to move on हैन. I don't know man, it's really hard.
I think we like the high after the pain is gone. So then like once you go through that pain and then like you feel better right after that.
Brother, you have a point.
That's what you say about I don't know chemicals as a key
but
then
what's
you
the
feel
paradox,
better.
like you go through pain to get comfort. So
if your life is
comfort
monotonous.
is after pain.
The pain makes you humble, have humility also. If you're given shit without even having to go through pain and earning it, you're not gonna be humble, dude. You're not gonna respect the process. You're not gonna respect anybody, dude.
Exactly.
You gotta go down, like go through have like sleepless nights or think about something you're doing. I personally, I don't know about Kuwar. Manas this so sometimes that's why, coming back to your point, you dig pain, guy. Human beings dig pain, struggle, okay, let's have it out, like
right. त्यसले चाहिँ त्यो ड्राइभ दिने रहेछ क्या हामीलाई हुन्छ नि, बिकज त्यो पेन आएपछि you talked about it अघि न त्यो हाई हुन्छ नि हुन्छ नि,
you feel better right त्यसपछि it's always about त्यही हो.
But I always had a question, can I ask something?
Sure brother.
Right before dude, you ask kids क्या बच्चामा हुन्छ नि लाइक टिचरहरूले सोध्थ्यो नि क्या के हुन्छ जो ठुलो भएर खालको कसको के आन्सर हुन्थ्यो नि,
पाइलट
डक्टर इन्जिनियर द मोस्ट लाइक कमन वान्स राइट. मलाई चाहिँ जहिले पनि मलाई चाहिँ रकस्टार म्युजिसियन हुनुहुन्छ हटाइसक्यो क्या अब I just no fucking music intelligence whatsoever, तर अब ड्रिम हुन्छ नि wild fucking
right.
अन्त त्यसो I was just think because अब to some extent त्यो adrenaline rush हुन्छ नि हैन, it's another like thing about तिमी स्टेजमा जानु अगाडि or केही feel none of us out here dude can like empathize with that, like that's like a fighter, like right before the fight you are like just getting your nerves right. I know कस्तो हुन्छ यार त्यो चाहिँ, if you want to talk about it or like fuck it, like, how do you handle it actually, that's what I meant to ask.
म एकदम because I try to be normal from the outside, but धेरै कुरा हुन्छ जुन भित्र गइरहेको हुन्छ, and you just start it एउटा just there's always a walk between your green room and the stage, okay, and that walk is really necessary, the feeling you have while you're walking that path के हुन्छ नि, अनि if you get it right त्यो feeling त्यो ठ्याक्कै त्यो ल अब जान्छु भनेर त्यो जाने बित्तिकै if you get it right केही त्यो बाहिर निस्क्यो you don't care about anybody, everybody is like if there's like support हैन मज्जा आउँछ like okay let's do it kind of हुन्छ. So sometimes you just take the walk, सबैजना साइलेन्ट भइरहेको पनि देखिन सक्छ हैन. I think म अलिकति I was always a natural born entertainer के सानैदेखि के केही न केही कोही 3-4 जना मान्छे छ भने केही न केही गरिदिउँ न त यहाँ अब यिनीहरूले केही न केही गरेर हँसाइदिउँ कि त केही न केही चटक गरौँ टाइपको हुन्छ नि. I think for a guy like me that's त्यो अलिकति natural पनि हुँदैछ, which I'm blessed with.
That goes a long way, right? When you're going on stage, you cannot like fake like entertainer shit. It has to be from inside.
It has
from
to
a
be from
fake
inside.
artist, you can like audience can answer like he's trying to copy someone else.
And the audience will get it. The audience will get it. And the vibe पनि audience ले यदि राम्रो दियो भने, if that artist can really perform हैन, त्यो एउटा the chemistry between the artist and the audience it's so magical to watch.
Do you have like immediate circle like leading up to the show or something, like friends, like your entourage or something in the green room who are like pumping you up, like?
Yeah, exactly. There are always some friends, organizers हुन्छ हैन, just कसैले साथ दिइरहेको हुन्छ, which is really good. कहिले चाहिँ स्पेस चाहिरहेको हुन्छ त्यस्तो बेला चाहिँ अब
selfie भनेर आइदिन्छ क्या.
So when do you think you'll be performing next, man, of a live?
अहिले त I don't know, man. I can't be certain about it.
Not
I really want to perform, but I don't know. अहिले perform गर्न दिन्छ कि दिन्छ. I think बिस्तारै बिस्तारै start हुँदै जान्छ कि people will बिस्तारै आफै start गर्न थाल्छ होला. I'm just waiting for that day.
गर्नु पनि पर्छ होला अब at the end of the day we have to like move the economy, right?
Of course, man.
Everyone has to get paid.
People just start partying.
Because I was like when he performs, it's just not him getting paid. It's like already in the pounds and like waiters.
Sponsors are a very good way of raising money. Nepal just the this because there are lots of music lovers. Musicals are not our vibe. Everybody loves.
Concerts man dollar for us all.
Ticket ko
Oh shit! Oh, viral. So get ko viral.
Bro, this to level ko famous होना पड़ेगा है. Ticket पनि black मा famous ना bro. Yeah, thanks man, I needed that.
That's when you know you made it.
मलाई actually एउटा Season Dai थाहा छ नि. Season Dai is my Season Bania, sorry. I call him Season Dai हैन. अनि he once told me एउटा कुरा चाहिँ के भयो भने he was starting his career and he was अलिकति already एउटा ठाउँमा. I was also starting my career हैन. म पनि बिस्तारै बिस्तारै आफ्नै एउटा बिल्ड अप गर्दै थिएँ तर हामी दुईजना मिलेर सँगै हिँड्थ्यौँ. अनि त्यति बेला उसले एउटा हेट कमेन्ट पाएछ क्या उसको युट्युब च्यानलमा. त्यति बेला उसको एउटा हेट कमेन्ट आउने टाइम भएछ क्या. अब त्यो लेभलको एउटा टक्क छोएछ क्या उसले. अनि ट्याक्क यसरी गाली हेर न ब्रो मलाई एकजनाले गाली गरेछ यार तर ठिकै छ हुन्छ नि अब म फेमस भइसक्यो कि अनि आई वाज लाइक या म्यान आई लाइक
Haters are fans.
माया त सबैले गर्छ हैन तर कसैले हेट गरे सोच कि ए ओके नाउ आई एम अन द राइट पाथ हुन्छ नि काइन्ड अफ तर फेरि के पर्सनल भइदिन्छ यार ब्रो.
How did you start, man?
Me?
Music. Because I saw you पहिला नै फेसबुकमा लुपहरुको भिडियो बनाइरहनु त्यसलाई.
Bro, cause I was just having fun, हैन, to be honest with you. I just wanted to escape के मेरो. I was going through a lot, a phase which I didn't want to be at that time. And I was going through अलिकति सानैदेखिको मेरो इन्सेक्युरिटिजहरुसँग मैले डिल गर्नु परिरहेको थियो. There were lots of things that happened along when I was हुन्छ नि growing up and everything. अनि एउटा पोइन्टमा आएर चाहिँ कस्तो भयो भने I felt like okay, I've had too much, man. हुन्छ नि मैले there's something inside me that needs to burst जस्तो भयो कि एउटा टाइममा आएर चाहिँ रियलाइज गरेँ कि मैले. And then I was always playing a guitar पहिलेदेखि नै सधैँ perform त गरि नै रह्यो. Musicमा it was always going on. It was always going on like whether with a band or some other guys jamming kind of studio सानो तिनो गरिरहेको थिएँ. तर त्यति बेला चाहिँ I realized कि okay man, I have this guitar and I need to speak about something that's in me and like which is killing me all day के. And then I started writing and this was it happened along luckily साथ दियो. I was lucky man. I was lucky as well हैन. My support दामी भयो and that's everything has played its role के खास सबै कुराबाट नै. I was not just there okay पहिलातिर there was a phase I used to think that okay man I made it man मैले किनकि I went through a lot needed to find that thing that dream हुन्छ नि त्यो एउटा त्यो I want to do something I want to be त्यो एउटा त्यो Tupac songs in एउटा त्यो all eyes on me भनेर त्यो ड्रीम गरिन्छ नि एउटा you get me नि अनि त्यो पाएँ नि त हैन. And then I used to think एउटा phase आएको थियो कि okay
Homie Tupac. Sorry.
I know, no worries man. It's always great to see legends and मैले अघि आउने बित्तिकै नारायण गोपाललाई पनि देखेँ. Made my vibe. Marley is there. मेरो क्या दामी कुरामा थियो यार ब्रो म.
यस्तै हुन्छ सरी.
No worries man, no worries. We'll do it again. Kick off sound bro.
All eyes on me.
Okay, right. I got it again. All eyes on me थियो. टाइपको थियो हैन. सोचिरहेको थिएँ. पछि I realized कि मैले कति कुराहरू पछाडी छोड्दिएँ कि हुन्छ नि. I made कति like you realize कि कहिले के हुन्छ नि I've let them down man. हुन्छ नि I've let them down. You feel it के. अनि now I feel like there was एकदमै दामी थियो मलाई. सबैले अति नै सपोर्ट गरे. I was really lucky खास भन्नु पर्दा. Talent is not just enough के हुन्छ नि. Support is exactly as important as talent के हुन्छ नि खास कसैसँग.
But if the fans feel connected to you, the support I have anyways. Right. Like it may take a longer time.
That's why I asked, do you have people around you like a bubble? Like normal people. Everyone's nice to you, I'm sure. Like okay, he's like a singer, famous dude. Like come up to say hi. You know, भित्र अब के अर्कै इन्टेन्सन तिम्रो फाइदा उठाउन सक्छ होला अब मैले सोच्दा चाहिँ त्यस्तो लाग्छ है अब तिमीलाई राम्रो साथी जसलाई ट्रस्ट गर्नु त्यसो पनि गाह्रो हुन्छ होला नि अब सबैलाई ट्रस्ट गर्दै हिँड्यो भने त फक द्याट होइन हुँदैन नि मान्छेहरूले एडभान्टेज लिन्छ द्याट्स द रिजन एक्चुअली वाइ आस्क छ तिम्रो साथी बिकज अब त्यही
भएर I can relate to you, bro. मलाई रिलेट हुन सक्छ त्यो कुरा बट एट द सेम टाइम त्यो स्टप गर्न नि गाह्रो होइन त्यो अब यु हेभ टु लिभ म्यान न त एक्लै हुन्छ भेजा हुन्छ होइन सो आई ट्राई टु बी नाइस टु एभ्रीबडी अनि आई हेभ फाउन्ड आउट कि इफ यु आर रियली नाइस फ्रम द बटम अफ यर हार्ट के हुन्छ नि यु अनेस्ट एन्ड नाइस के पिपल विल गेट अलङ हुन्छ नि रादर देन मी बिङ अलिकति त्यहाँ म कोहीसँग बोल्नु हुँदैन एरोगेन्ट खालको भन्दा I'd rather open up. If something bad is going to happen to me, nothing's gonna stop it, Kasta. You're always prepared for the worst, man. Wherever you go, but always like live your moment with good. Afne vibe, ke. You know what I mean? I try my best. There are lots of moments where some people try to go off the limits and really pisses me off. But still, I can't do nothing, man. I've Tommy go to the restaurant. But it's the selfie ni khasa ke. Yo bro, I was just staying with my friend having a really normal conversation होइन एकैचोटि कोही मान्छे आएर मलाई अङ्गाल हालेर जाम सेल्फी खिचेर भागिदिरहेको भयो आई डिडन्ट इभन क्याच द्याट पर्सन के त्यस्तो फास्ट भागिदिएको सेल्फी खिचेर सो त्यस्तो मोमेन्ट पनि भएको छ आई वाज रियली पेस्ड अफ म्यान मलाई के भयो त्यो टाइपको हुन्छ नि बिकज के गरेको थियो जस्तो हुन्छ नि लाइक यतिकै बसिरहेको एउटा कार्टुन बसिरहेको जस्तो क्यारेक्टर लाइक एउटा प्रप बसिरहेको जस्तो एन्ड लेटर अन आई फाइन्ड आउट कि ओके आम अ प्रप म्यान that's how I earn my money, man. If they want to use me as a prop, I need to be a great prop, man. I need to be the best prop.
The sickest prop.
Sickest
the
prop
illest
ever,
prop.
Illest prop ever. Okay, over there. So kind of like that.
Yeah, man. Nice, man. Nice way to like turn it around for your. I'm sure, right? I mean, like, just as a normal dude talk, man.
For me, it's out of the topic, man. If I was in the zone, I would literally talk about it. But for me,
you give a fuck, like
it's just
it's too much like that. Too many things.
I don't know. Yeah, too many things in your mind. Get the responsibilities and everything.
Too much, yeah. Please keep them coming.
In a man's life, there's always a vagina. That there has to be a vagina, in order to be a good man. But at
decent
the same time, decent man. But I did say the support, man. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. I've changed Olaki, but I think I've been alikati sochne bhako ho ki it's all about the support, man. If you want to move forward in your life, how would you be supported by your okay? Last night, if you walk alone somewhere, okay, Bhagwanle garera you find the success, right? But last night, you don't have anyone to share that feeling with. Okay, what's the fucking use when I ask the Vikings? And you get me. So for me, it's really about if you're dating somebody or if you're even having a good time with somebody, you just need to support each other because that's what human beings do. Neither it's not about socializing in the first place. Nature didn't create marriage and relationships and everything. Nature just created love. Neither. So it's all about.
But this Kali Yug, Tinder would beg to differ.
Of course, man. This is Kali Yug, man.
Kali Yug, Tinder, Bumble would like beg to differ, dude.
This is Kali Yug, bro. This is really hard to function. You want to be bad, you want to try the bumpy road. That's good, but there is a U-turn, okay, bro. Somewhere there is a U-turn, okay. But you have to walk.
Do you think you have to make the U-turn yourself?
I think
or just wait for everyone to make it?
Everything happens for a reason, to be honest. You learn from every, incidents. But at the same time, it's for the good. Just the last it's really necessary for you to find yourself first. Where are you going, where are you leading? Because of course, like you take off. But you have to have a certain route that you just set on mind. It's not just about taking off. Okay? you have to land as well के हुन्छ नि what if you can't come back के अब त्यो चाहिँ
त्यसको लागि चाहिँ you need support भन्नु खोजेको
exactly you need support man you need someone yeah exactly you need someone like some whatever के जसको रूपमा नि हुन सक्छ मान्छेहरु साथीको रूपमा हुन सक्छ कहिले कही आफ्नो मेडहरुको रूपमा नि हुन सक्छ I'm not talking about sex है तर
No, I'm not Schwarzenegger shit like
it's not true man just support
Before we get into that, this is like a kombucha like made in Nepal. मेरो साथी मसँगै स्कुलमा पढ्ने छ शंकर भन्ने he has a restaurant called Annamaya. If you guys want to try it out, you can go check it
it's a probiotic drink man for your digestive system gut health को लागि हैन
आन्द्रा बडीहरुको लागि
अस्ति गुनुगोले के भन्दै थियो रे अन्त
I think that person just mistook अब यो drinks as like juice भन्न थालेछ
Jolly.
ए त्यसो
के हो तिमीहरुको त नेपाली डाइटको कुरा गर्दैछौ तर तिमीहरुको टेबलमा त सुगरी ड्रिंक्सहरु छ त भनेर लेखेको so I just
सुगरी ड्रिंक हैन यो that type यो पनि प्रोबायोटिक हो यो पनि यो एन्टिबायोटिक होला हैन anyway dude getting nah dude this is all the fucking shit man
what taste गरेको थियो यो
kombucha है तर
केक फ्लेभर
स्पेसमा हुनुपर्छ आफ्नो नत्र फेरि यसले पनि अलिकति रिफ्लक्स दिन्छ
गरे
सो लाइक एक्सप्लोसिभ डायरिया टाइपको
हो र
त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि
so explosive diarrhea भने चाहिँ when diarrhea
अब
becomes
that's extreme तर like अब you might need to visit the toilet खाले situation
But that's rare ni हैन
it's not rare it's pretty common
ए हो
कुवाको त हो अनि
I think it's cleaning out okay
man before we go ahead sorry to interrupt guys before we go ahead man we got something for you dude from Customers we give to all our guests
thanks man can I,
yeah dude please it's part of the gig
thank you man bro wow
it's custom made for you
wow
so this is Customers from my friend Eugene हैन Zamsikal उनीहरुको showroom so you can check them out online dude it says what does it say man
wow
highest Mount Everest
this is it man
it says Neetesh Jung
thank you brothers
you got your initials there
wow man all pride bro that's your life this is it guy made it brothers
yeah dude you did
sorry for that was the
because the cover पनि मजाको
thanks man यो खतरा लाग्यो यार मलाई t-shirt man I'm going to wear it
dude man please do
I'm going to wear it man
मजाको छ उनीहरुको अरु लाइक कलेक्सन हुन्छ नि
right
if anybody wants to buy दसैँ टाइममा
custom
RS yeah sorry custom
Customers
okay Customers man
bro
thank you guys thank you
bro
brothers just अति दामी लाग्यो मलाई
यहाँहरुको टी-शर्टहरु राम्रो छ नि फर लाइक क्वालिटी पनि मजाको छ क्या
actually हुन्छ नि त्यहाँ there's a song in it man high as Mount Everest there's a song in it man I think एउटा गीत हुनु पर्यो high as Mount Everest
let the creative juices
yeah भकै
let it flow dude
somewhere कसै न कसैलाई युनिभर्स दिन्छ के त्यो एनर्जी हुन्छ you get me नि high as Mount Everest
so bro you've been touring like all over the world ne भनौं न हैन so where was the like most fun gig you ever had अहिले त्यहाँ बाहिरतिर चाहिँ अब कि if it's in Nepal नै
मलाई खास रमाइलो नै भइ नै रहेको हुन्छ every
bro you want some kombucha
I think
you good
yeah I'm good fine thanks it's different by rounds bro every show is a different thing there are lots of things going on you know afma but at the end it's always good it's always a happy end to a show when has to go the show goes on and it's only when the signs are is
Nepal there like you know about obviously even about the arts go profession or what it's not very traditional either it's not very common and about for you it's still that path as a career is still not very conventional so about key barriers around it or like especially family bade bhanau na कतिको चाहिँ त्यस्तो प्रब्लम्सहरु हुन्छ नि अब like you're hindered from going to that अब it's not security छैन भनौं न त्यसमा हैन it could be or you may not खाली so you face any like troubles or this like suruमा
yeah of course I faced it as a young guy I faced it as a young Nepali guy I faced it like every Nepali guy faces हुन्छ नि एउटा I faced it as well but yeah I'm arguing with it I had the good support
yeah
I had the good support हुन्छ नि from my friend friends, from my girlfriend, even from my mom and dad, my like cousins and everybody, the things which were connected to me.
अहिले नेपाली सिनमा दामी दामी आर्टिस्टहरु छ नि ब्रो है रिसेन्ट लकडाउनमा आई हैव बीन गोइङ डीप विथ लाइक नेपाली र्याप हुन्छ नि रिसेन्ट dudes some killers man
killing it.
Yeah, there's some legit like अहिलेको लेभल मजा आएको छ क्या
Right.
I don't want to listen to fucking like western hip hop dude and listen to more like Nepali stuff. It's lit and the sick jam देखि लिएर
we can maybe it's because we can relate to it more.
Yeah, obviously.
I know.
तर level up भएको छ नि दामी
Definitely.
unique memes, unique poet
त्यसमा the internet played a big role. Just like bumping us like I would like पहिला जस्तो पाराले like बिस्तारै evolve हुँदै गयो भने त you need to wait for a lot of time. A lot of things have to take control and then तर अब like अहिले चाहिँ because the internet someone can just look it up YouTube मा you can learn.
That's how
I mean,
we
like-
hear types.
Yeah.
के घरि क्यामेरा राख्दिएको छ हामी यहाँ 3 जना 4 जना सरी गति छाड्दैछ चाहिँ क्यामेराको अगाडि गएर के हेर्छस् भने हेर्दैन हैन हेर्दा के गर्नु हैन त्यो लिबर्टी छ नि त इज व्हाट आई मेन्ट लाइक
Yeah.
हैन यदि भ्युअर्सलाई पनि हेर्नु मन छ भने जा न हेर हैन इट्स नट योर कप अफ टी देन
It has given you the liberty to speak about something.
Nice.
त्यो हुनुपर्छ हैन if the world is moving त्यसरी नै we should move त्यसरी नै.
True.
I think it sounds अलिकति fishy,
idealistic
kind of ironical,
Yeah.
kind of, but it is के अब.
त्यो हुनुपर्छ I guess. तर हामीलाई like त्यही मैले चाहिँ त्यही भनेको like राम्रो उत्यो पाएँ क्या for a country like ours, you know. अब we haven't really gone through like industrial area पनि के गएको छैन नि त just like direct टेकमा गयो and then अब
industrial age भनेको
Yeah, industrial age. We didn't go through it. We jumped directly into like the tech age. त्यसले गर्दा अब like obviously there are other problems, but then
But that has been good for the nature पनि
artको लागि चाहिँ
for the
It was
nature
अब हैन
अब त्यो पनि हो नेचरको लागि त राम्रै हो obviously, but then त्यसमा क्यापिटलाइज नगरेर कति चिजहरू हुन सक्थ्यो पनि त्यो हुन्छ
त्यो अहिले त जे पनि इन्डियाबाटै वी गेट राइट चाइना एन्ड इन्डियाबाट नेपालमा
त्यो त
because it's cheaper to get it from there than to manufacture it here is anta. So that's what they like opt to.
यहाँ बनायो भने फेरि र मटेरियल्स इन्डियाबाटै ल्याउनुपर्छ यहाँ बनाउने मात्रै हुन्छ
Garbage.
ट्याक्सको नाममा चाहिँ है यहाँ गाडी किन्नु पनि है वाइरल लाइक के घन्टा ट्याक्सहरूले
कतिको
रड्डी
ट्याक्स 280
Something like that.
again like going back to what we're talking to electronic vehicles ma pani tax environment like there's so many fucks to give हुन्छ नि अब environment लाई हेर्छस् कि इकोनोमी लाई हेर्छस् कि के लाई हेर्छस्
As a constitution day हुने है
ए अँ
Happy Constitution Day.
Geneva.
गणतन्त्र दिवस तर त्यो मैले अघि भने नि त्यो पोलिटिसियन
Bamdev.
Bamdev Gautam, that was not very constitutional.
What happened?
Ironic, huh?
what happened
एउटा मिनिस्टर थियो Bamdev Gautam भने so he wasn't elected by the popular vote, but then अब फेरि nominate भयो National Assembly मा as a lawmaker. So that's given directly opposite to what the constitution propagates. Just the way.
So bro, coming back to your music, you know, which song lazy got that you like skyrocketed?
There were एउटा सिरिजकै सङ्ग्सहरू थियो 4-5 वटा kind of तर it was like एकदम एउटा steady build up यस्तो kind of अनि एउटा त्यो मार्क छुने सङ चाहिँ गेरे जस्तो जिन्दगी भन्ने सङ थियो
ए
त्यो चाहिँ
त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ
त्यो चाहिँ एउटा त्यो भइदियो क्या त्यो लाइटर क्या
त्यो गानाहरू चाहिँ अब तिमीलाई पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्स बाहिर नेपाल बाहिर हुँदा सुनेको थियो क्या दामी लाग्यो होइन तर अब नाम त्यस्तो आर्टिस्टमा अन्त अस्ति यसले त्यो आर्टिस्ट आउँदैछ आई वाज लाइक ए ड्याम लाइक इट वाज लाइक फक मैले निकै सुन्थेँ क्या
मैले ब्रोसँग चाहिँ कुरा गरिरहेको थिएँ
त्यो यो सङ फेरि मान्छेहरू बाहिर मान्छेले एकदम कनेक्ट हुन्छ नि किन कतिखेर लाइक मलाई पनि हार्ड टाइम्स हुँदा लिसन टु यर सङ्ग्स लाइक युज मी लाइक त्यो प्रार्थनाहरू सुन्दा चाहिँ मलाई ठिकै छ खालि झन् बाहिरबाट बस्ने मान्छेहरू आई हेभ सो मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स त्यो हाम्रो नेपालहरू छन् त होइन कस्तो इमोसनल फिल हुन्छ भन्छ
hitting a chord क्या
तँलाई पनि त्यस्तो फिल हुँदैन त ब्याङ्कमा हुँदा
It sounds awesome, man. It sounds awesome that for me, I'm still searching for my
another gear.
Right, exactly, the leap. Okay?
Yeah.
For me, I respect everything that has happened to me.
Yeah.
This is like
The change is the only thing constant, right? Like
Of
you
course,
have,
man.
if you're
Gotta
stuck up
change.
in the mud, like someone
Yeah.
like, the custom thing, that's pretty inspiring also.
right.
We're, to be honest, we're asking you these things because we're also inspired to like, we're also on some bunch of dudes on the internet, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? People can't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit. We don't care. But at the end, it's about like inspiring to get to that level where we can at least make a small, change with awareness or whatever.
Yeah.
We bring people on so they get to know the people, and there can be an exchange of information or whatever business, So we are aspiring to be at a level where you have reached. But then we understand you want to get like reinvent yourself and hit that another gear.
Right.
That's insane, Abo. Like some people are just like happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll just rest on our laurels, like just chill the fuck out, like I'm the voice. Like, but you wanna get to that. Fuck music, like I love music. I don't mean it that way, but like fuck music, dude.
I
Like,
get you.
Out of the context, fuck music. What am I beyond music?
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, is that what you're trying to say? To some extent.
To some extent, you're
Yeah,
right.
you wanna with music, then music will always obviously come back, but that's what I felt.
Find the real
actually,
you, the soul,
Yeah.
त्यो आत्मा त्यो भित्रको त्यो प्यासन जसले आफूलाई चलाइरहेछ नि आई थिङ्क त्यो चाहिँ एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ हामी सबैजनालाई बिफोर बिङ एनीबडी whether what you do, what I do, what he does, what you do, it's all first ma चाहिँ it's all about finding yourself. And then because for me 18 वर्षको मले त्यस्तो कुरा सोचेको थिएन तर now I think I don't know, I might do music in the future. But कहिलेकै मलाई ब्रेक चाहिन सक्छ, but it's not that I'm gonna be depressed without it. I'm gonna do some new things. केही न केही त मैले गर्नुपर्छ because it's my life, man. And there's nothing bigger than life. To be honest, not even music नि त. You get me नि rather see. अघि नै मैले भनिरहेको थिएँ नि त, everything happiness and everything तर कोहीसँग शेयर गर्न सक्दैन भने के काम. So I think it's really important for us to एउटा स्टेटमा जानलाई के फर्स्टमा. I don't mean त्यो कतै गएर एकदम गायब हुने ध्यान गर्ने kind. It's not like that. Living in the same scenario, but with a different mindset. Like first I need to calm down, and then I need to do, and then again I need to calm down. And then that's what I think, bro. If it makes sense, man.
Yeah. As much as I can, I'm trying to understand.
Right.
Man. But you're in your own shoes, so none of us can exactly. But I understand these guys. Three of us, we have the similar IQs, and we can get you what you mean. Man.
And matter of fact, man, I'm a serious guy.
You're introspective, like
I get the dual personality. So I feel like a feeling. So it hits you so hard.
Dual personality,
But that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's
you can get me like all of a sudden I'm saying a feel my books like okay I need to party. All of a sudden I need to party. Okay, let's go, call some friends. Then you go to the party, and you just feel bad. You get me or not?
No. Is it you just want to be alone?
I just want to be alone there. I just want to go home and just do whatever. And that is sometimes it's really hard to deal with, man. And to bani struggle, it has always been in my.
But are those relations or obligations?
I don't know, man. It's I think something I need to be friendly with. I don't want to change that, but I need to be friendly with it. I just need to roll with it, kind of feel.
I see.
Learn to live with it.
Yeah, exactly. I was not like this, brother. I'm lucky, okay, because Jun experience when I was a 25, 26-year-old kid. Jun experience attention it was like great. It was great, man. That was like but यति धेरै मान्छेहरु भेट्छु कि मैले त्यो टाइममा यति धेरै मान्छेहरूसँग कनेक्सन छ, यु ग्यादर सो मेनी इमोसन्स क्या विथ यु, यु नो हुन्छ नि. म्याटर अफ फ्याक्ट यु आर अ स्टोरी टेलर, द्याट्स गुड फर यु. तर समटाइम्स overload भइदिँदो रहेछ कि ब्रो इमोसन्स. लाइक because I meet you, I'm gathering your emotion, you're gathering my emotion, right? But at the same time, I'm like just touring and going कहाँ होइन जति बेला नयाँ मान्छे कि यो meeting, and then एउटा टाइममा चाहिँ okay, I think I need to like हुन्छ नि एकछिन
check
एकछिन out आउनु पर्छ. I got knocked out के ब्रो हुन्छ नि त्यो इमोसन्सले क्या. You get me?
Sometimes, man.
But you know that people love you like for like your music and what you have done so far.
Right.
People they admire you, like look at you as an idol.
Like, I think there's times like I think don't you think like it balances out the highs that you've been having on the stage
after all,
having fun?
Exactly. After all, I realized that I'm all for the audience, man. I'm all for the people who are just looking at me like हुन्छ नि मलाई तपाईँ मनपर्छ, मलाई तपाईँ दामी लाग्छ होइन, जे गरौँ भन्छ दामी लाग्छ. लाइक कहिले कति मान्छेहरू कस्तो मजाले कनेक्ट हुन्छ नि, लाइक they don't fucking care about my music. Some people like कसैले त पर्सनालिटी मन परायो टाइपको के, अनि यु लभ इट के त्यो चाहिँ म्युजिक इज गुड भन्छ. तर आफूलाई त अब आफ्नो क्राफ्ट जहिले पनि आफ्नो काम गरिसकेपछि एउटा भ्याल्यु त हुन्छ, तर यु डोन्ट वान्ट बी स्टक देयर नि, यु गो फरवर्ड नि त. सो आफू चाहिँ अलिकति साइको हुने त्यो कुरा छुट्टै हो. सो मन सेज के लाइक आई लाइक यु म्युजिक भन्दा हो इज द्याट रियली इट फक म्यान भन्ने जस्तो के हुन्छ नि.
But dude, I don't mean to like interrupt you.
Right.
But to be honest, and from our point of view, this is an equation, Timur equation. Music will always be part of the equation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should feel like that. Like,
right. Whether I'm not playing a guitar, I'm always listening to a song.
Yeah.
To the whenever life body, some man, I need to listen to music. So whether I the guitar goes, it's different, but the music should be in your.
So you write all your songs, right? That's sick, man. All the lyrics and all like proper.
Thank you, brother.
Just sing.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah. Sick. Anyway, dude.
Quite crazy on the emotions are you're dealing with a lot of information in your head.
But again, you're pouring it out on these songs, Nita. So that's also kind of healthy, ne? Healthy way you have to like take care, deal with it.
Right. And the sad part is you have a hard time moving out of that song. You get me? Because you have to move out, Nida. Sometimes you're stuck there.
This is like quite like with one song you're like emotionally attached, you know?
Right.
But then it's your catalog of songs, so you'll always have to run back to that song.
Exactly.
And then like bring out all those same emotions for you.
Right.
Is it like when you're on tour, they make you sing the old song that you're already done with and moved on from, and you're in a different mindset to sing new songs, but they're like, can you please sing me that song, dude? Like, and you're like, oh, fuck it, dude, I might just get done with it. Like,
but I'll always be honest with it. हुन्छ म कस्तो गर्छु भने जहिले केही डेडिकेट गाउने र भनेर आफै नै सोधिदिन्छु क्या, बिकज I want to keep it friendly with everybody, because that's a person who has paid to come to my show, and that is that I should respect that person जस्तो हुनै पर्छ नि as an artist, because you have started with like two people. You started with हुन्छ नि your bedroom क्या, अनि त्यो एउटा respect चाहिँ हुनु पर्छ. But I'll always be honest के हुन्छ नि गाउने र and that person also will be like केही बुझ्यो भने अब बुझ्नु एउटा सिचुएसनमा पुग्छ क्या ब्रो, क्या त्यस्तो भइरहेको हुन्छ, जस्ट नर्मली भइरहेको हुन्छ ब्रो. तर रमाइलो एक्सपिरियन्सहरू छ अहिले. आई रियली मिस इट म्यान. इट्स बिन अ लङ टाइम. पहिला दिन ब्रेकमै बसिरहेको थिएँ म. इट्स बिन अ लङ टाइम विदाउट द अडियन्स, यो लकडाउनले गर्दा.
When you perform abroad, मान्छेहरू त थुप्रै हुन्छ नि त्यहाँ, त सोल्ड आउटै हुन्थ्यो. मैले त्यस्तो त्यो भिडियोहरू आई वाच इट लाइक युट्युबमा. There used to be a lot of Nepali people.
It's like being on the road addictive.
I was just going with the flow, guys.
Yeah.
I was not taking it heavy.
Yeah, right.
To I always change my mindset and just go easy.
Game mode on.
Game mode on, man. You have to enjoy everything. You need to enjoy the plane ride. Bro, this is first they can enjoy like flight you need to be
upbeat,
exactly. You need to change yourself into the Chinese. Nice. If you're frustrated, Nepal then
you start to feel like work.
Yeah, you'll just start to feel like work. You'll be depressed with yourself. You'll be frustrated with your family. You'll be disconnecting yourself from your friends हैन अन्त बरु एकैचोटि ओके को भेट्छ होला त्यहाँ गयो हैन म्युजिकल भएर गइदिनु रिदमिक के ब्रो हुन्छ नि पक्का फ्लोमा आएर गइदिनु नि के मजा आउँछ तर कुनै कुनै अब लङ फ्लाइट्सहरुमा चाहिँ अब आफ्नो तरिकाले झ्याउनी लाग्छ I've done like कति 14.5 hour flights straight हुन्छ नि तर क्याल्कुलेट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ 21 hours जस्तै भयो के त्यही बेला चाहिँ मलाई साह्रै गाह्रो भएको थियो एकदमै गाह्रो भएको थियो वाज लाइक
रेस्टलेस
यस्तो सर्ट स्प्यान अफ टाइममा यहाँदेखि अमेरिका त्यसपछि अमेरिकामा गएपछि न्युयोर्कमा उ थियो के सो थियो त्यसपछि न्युयोर्कपछि डेनभर गएर अनि एकैचोटि नेपाल फर्किँदै त्यस्तै लङ फ्लाइटमा त्यति बेला चाहिँ म अति नै गाह्रो भएको थियो अति नै त्यो ट्रमा जस्तो भएको थियो जति भयो एक महिना जस्तो मैले त्यो डिल गर्नु पऱ्यो कि त्यो लाइक अब द्याट ह्यापन्स
hard life है छोड पनि
yeah man hard life man cause to be honest
especially if you have like fear of flight the work
right
I think eventually I'll get over it
right curse हो भन्छ नि like to be a musician it's a curse always on the road
you mean to deal with the devil right
exactly I think मलाई त कहिले लाग्छ I sold my soul to the devil man कहिले लाग्छ कि like
it's not joke right it's serious
I got it but I'm paying the price man when I need to admit that if I don't then I'll just be gone man what if I like lose my state just
the devil's gonna suck your
of course man
like rip up the contract or something
oh man dude, I mean, the husband romance I'm not always carrying that
just making it sound like dramatic but
right no तर कहिले त्यस्तो चाहिँ सधैँ त सोच्नु तर कहिले फिल आउँछ के ब्रो that happens के okay होला नि त के थाहा like why are stories made man किन कहानीहरु बन्छ त something has to happen नि त किन ideas हरु निस्किन्छ त it's all about idea and the हैन I think त्यो हुन्छ होला के कति मान्छेलाई attention seeker हुन्छ नि त if I need to conclude about it र आर्टिस्ट अलिकति attention seeker चाहिँ हुन्छ अरु चाहिँ
I think people in general alikati
attention people in general
because we've seen it through social media and how people like crave for attention and
of course social media is attention हामी आफैलाई नै डिल गर्न गाह्रो भइरहेछ अब if we get disconnected from social media we think like we lost our existence that's true bro that's true man that's happening boy नै राछ के त्यो
we're all in that right
we're all in the same boat मैले अघि आउनु त्यो बोला भने
त्यो एउटा असमको डकुमेन्टरीमा they had this very good analogy guys man so like society right now is like a के भन्छ it's like a beam on a fulcrum जस्तो के एउटा balancing beam जस्तो हैन and then अब
physics dropping physics
for it to be like balanced and अब त्यसमा त like equal weight हुनु पर्यो नि त but then our society works in such a way that like सबैजना यतापट्टि जान्छ हैन then it becomes like यस्तो like slanting uphill हुन्छ नि त so someone to change their ways and do something which is not acceptable by society they have that like uphill kind way but then like if enough people go towards that point then again balance into it so like it's a good analogy I don't know how it relates to the conversation
makes sense I got like Alka
so bro Nepal bhara chai where did you perform first international outside Nepal
first ma Sydney
we accidentally Sikkim sorry Sydney
yeah Sydney right
there are a lot of Nepalese people there you know
कति कुन चाहिँ डिस्ट्रिक्ट हैन
आठ प्रदेश
मैले सुनेको थिएँ त्यो जोक कुल लाग्यो मलाई
के चाहिँ
Sikkim is
Sydney
is part of Nepal नै जस्तो
there's too many Nepalese people सुन भिडियोजहरु मान्छेहरु लाइक किन त्यो पब्लिक ट्रान्सपोर्टमा सबजना नेपालीहरु गीत गाउँदै गएको
दोरी गएर
too many जस्तो लाग्यो हाम्रो त शेष गले अनि त्यहीको
शेष गले मनी भनेको
त्यो ठाउँ पनि रमाइलो छ सिडनी एकदम I like the vibe
yeah I was following you त्यतिखेर पनि you were like running 4K marathon
no 4K marathon no that 4K just evening run kind of that was captionized like that this but it was the अस्ति भर्खर के bro the Melbourne I was just going through like रमाइलो गरिरहेको थिएँ म तर कहिले जहिले मलाई हुन्छ कि पछाडि हेऱ्यो भने होइन what the fuck was I doing मोमेन्ट्सहरू हुन्छ नि ब्रो बाल लाग्दैन तर त्यो हुन्छ नि what the fuck was I doing होइन तर त्यो हुनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ तर त्यस्तो डिपमा चाहिँ हुनु हुँदैन होइन whatever has happened it has happened होइन it can't be changed तर त्यो still त्यो आफूलाई उडाउने के so that you can be more friendly towards the earth or society whatever okay you get me you're making fun of yourself and you feel like ego लाई humble गर्ने एकदम काम लाग्छ के making fun of yourself के हुन्छ नि
self deprecating is a virtue type something
right but you don't want to be deep in it kurama
she can laugh it off or something
yeah of course
some people take it damn seriously like just a joke dude
yeah man people are going through their own
because initially like same thing dude like when you were about to come like I was thinking about can you take a joke we're just silly dudes man we just talk whatever
I'm also
right?
one of those man
yeah then I was wondering अब चिनेको थिएन नि त भेट्नु अगाडि हैन अब उले can he take some jokes or you know
right
and भेट्दै we just okay dude we can have a chat or let's
Thank
just
you,
break
brother.
the ice you know what I'm saying go like beat around the bush and
Right.
finally get there but it was like not necessary
right thank you brother thank you for having me I'm having a great time
मैले चाहिँ लिएर आइन खटु उताबाट तिनीहरूबाट पज गर्थेँ क्या यी भन्छ
I'm good right now.
भोक लाग्यो
मोमो आयो
हटाएको
finally
we have a funny bunch of guys के
कति रमाइलो सबजना आफ्नो आफ्नो क्यारेक्टरको मलाई दामी लाग्छ त्यस्तो ग्रुपहरू
funny छ like plus the thing is like हामी सँगै same school area the Darjeeling Kalimpong those areas Sikkim
wow man
so we grew up boarding school ma there so sometimes our sense of humor is a little out of line with Nepal's sense of humor you know what I'm saying but still like you know it's kind
after all
yeah,
we're all humans
it makes
in this
sense
man,
yeah
right
कति लाइक यु नो लाइक कति अब दार्जिलिङको मान्छे नेपाली बोल्छ यताको मान्छे नेपाली बोल्छ बस्छु लाइक कतिवटा डिफ्रेन्सेसहरू छ क्या क्युजहरू है लाइक द टोन अर्कै छ नि त त्यहाँ दार्जिलिङ
everything is tone like how much you emphasize on a certain word
right
like
Darjeeling
change the
Nepali
whole
is like more musical than
Yeah.
Nepalको नेपाली
क्या उसले भने क्या
कुरा गर्दा नै यस्तो रमाइलो हुन्छ कि
थाहै हुन्छ है लाइक त्यहाँको मान्छे हो भने अर्कै छ कस्तो वियर्ड के पहिला हामी अब यतादेखि अब यताको नेपाली बोलेर आउँछ होइन अनि उता जान्छ अब उता अर्कै नेपाली बोल्छ
right
उता अब खिल्ली के हो हाम्रो
खिल्ली भनेको अब जोक्स
अब हामीलाई उडाउने हाम्रो नेपाली वाज डिफ्रेन्ट अनि फेरि यता अब त्यहाँ त्यो सिकेर आयो फेरि यता आयो यता फेरि अब त्यो उडाउने
खिड्कीबाट आउँछ जस्तो यहाँ झ्याल भन्छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ खिड्की
ढोका दैलो भन्छ
दैलो सिडी भर्याङ
उता चाहिँ
उता चाहिँ सिडी भन्छ यहाँ चाहिँ भर्याङ हुन्छ नि त
सो अनि सबैजना उता दार्जिलिङतिर
सानोदेखि बोर्डिङ स्कुल
boarding school. अनि तर घर चाहिँ यता काठमाडौँ वाउ what a life
it was like quite different right Darjeeling
yeah it was very different dude so actually this is our effort trying to come into Nepali culture okay? Trying to understand Nepal better
okay I got
you know what I'm saying so when we started this you were asking right where did you get the idea from
right.
it's like 3 or 4 of us trying to understand Nepali people
Right.
the ones who are like okay the who's who of Nepal
Okay.
so
well we missed kind of
yeah exactly or
It's
what's
so hard,
happening
man.
currently because we have so much to catch up on like we don't know the government process they can let our governments you know government being the most primary
Yeah.
thing of being a citizen of a country they can let government process license you know they can let like anything you name it dude Nepali tradition yeah kaile chutti so this is just our effort
okay that's good
to some extent and rest of the time we're just getting high
थ्रु सम थ्रु अस लाइक अब देयर लाइक अब हामी जस्तै टन्नै छ क्या मान्छे जस्तै सेम एक्सपिरियन्सेस
तेजले चाहिँ माग्दै थिए
अब तिनीहरूलाई पनि अब इट्स काइन्ड अफ लाइक अ कनेक्ट जस्तै
Thanks,
got
man.
it got it
This is what I do now.
Thanks bud appreciate it
thank you bro. I love the idea त्यो share गरेको ब्रोले त्यो like त्यो different dimension that you're in त्यो kind of it's in the field
Yeah.
you grew up there and I see the cultural
culture shock
cultural shock and that happens everyone first goes through it
लाइक सर्टन एक्सटेन्समा हल्का लाज पनि हुन्छ क्या हुन्छ नि अब नेपाली हो अब यताकै हो मान्छे तर अब कहिलेकाहीँ नेसनल एन्थम थाहा छैन कहिलेकाहीँ अब गर्न सक्दैन कति नम्बरसम्म लाइक डेट्सहरू हुन्छ नि लाइक क्यालेन्डर मन्थ्सहरू थाहा हुँदैन
but it's to be honest after all After all, it's your choice ni bro. It's not that कि against the गइरहेन नि त. You're just on your own way in that. You're just on your आफ्नो आइडेन्टिटी आफैले बनाइरहेको छ नि त अनि
त्यो सर्कमस्टान्सेस त्यस्तो भयो हामीले पनि चुज गर्यो नि त्यस्तो so we just
need to chill with that.
That's why like अब किनभने हामीले when we grew up listening to like western like artists. So music is super important for kids growing up, especially in boarding school मा बस्दा. अब music सुन्दा rapper, you listen to a rapper, you listen to a certain artist, maybe Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin, whatever. It hits a certain nerve.
Alright.
Right, and we're listening to foreign artists, dude. And now we're back home and we listen to Nepalese music. We're like, sick, man. We missed out a lot, dude. They've leveled up. That's what most of your shock must have. So I'm going like deep with Nepali artists. All my like recent music. I stopped listening to like Utago, Audeko.
You want to change? You want to change?
It's like nice, man. Makes sense.
That's not that thing about like when we jumped from like a agriculture society to like a tech society actually. That's not that played a big role because I mean we couldn't go through about a long period where we were not aware of like what was happening in the Western world. But then about afno त्यो culture, afno traditions, afno art पनि grow गर्नु पाएन के direct like we were about subjected to about Western art and culture हामीले त्यो देख्यो but that was easily available नि त like TV मा
pirated हैन त यसले भन्दै नेपाली आर्टिस्टहरुको के भन्नु
pirate गर्नु गाह्रो हुन्छ
like you have to buy the legit cassette नै
it's more
तर me more or less what I feel is Nepali music त जहिले राम्रै नै थियो because हामी हुर्किदा पनि आस्थाहरु कस्तो एक मौकाहरु हामी हुर्के रटेरै बसेको हैन नवीन के भट्टराईहरु पनि दामी नै थियो र्यापहरु पनि त्यतिखेर आइरहेको थियो निर्णयहरु 90 के रे छुदैनहरु थियो कुन चाहिँ ब्यान्ड थियो
it's just few couple of songs
but
it was defining the whole generation
but that was like starting the culture ni
but now there's like a variety of artists like competition is legit
the healthy competition makes artists also better ni
it does but at the same time the viewers को attention span हुन्छ नि के like flick मा अर्को छ option छदै छ like यसलाई हेर्नु हुन्छ नि going back to the same point we were earlier
right
anyway man we just went way out of like topic dude
you're true त्यो कुरा एकदम necessary
half of the time not even makes sense I guess
it makes sense man त्यो जुन लास्ट कुरा गरे नि it really makes sense के अब healthy competition पनि एउटा ठाउँमा छ तर at the same time त्यो अप्सनहरु धेरै भएर त्यो lasting period छैन नि त त्यही नै गाह्रो रहेछ के अब how do you keep if you're in the game you better be on the top
yeah ahead right
no why you're in the game just last you need to and this thing that's the amount of hard work just लाग्छ हाम्रो कति चाहिँ हामीले आफ्नो प्यासनलाई कसरी चाहिँ अब ब्यालेन्स गर्न सक्छ हैन ब्यालेन्स पनि चाहियो नि त फेरि आफ्नो पर्सनल लाइफ पनि हुन्छ इट्स नट अबाउट प्यासन अल द टाइम हैन compromise I think they were a successful मान्छेहरु जन्मिन्छ के त्यस्तो के अब blessed with that management skill के in their head जुन हामी रेगुलर लाइफको मान्छेहरुले अलिकति प्रोसेस गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ त्यो माइन्डसेट
makes sense man hey
and I think it'll help your career wise when like if like everything besides your career is well sorted it's balanced everything's fine then it'll help you like concentrate on your career your
and
art
the fact that you're aware of the balance the idea of balancing shit itself says like okay you're maybe on the right track some people are like denial delusional okay feet not on the ground like
I had to go through my own turbulence but कहिले मलाई लाग्छ त्यो like you're taking it more serious than last you need to have fun as well at the same time you need to be because after all it's all about the stability के एउटा हुन्छ नि त्यो आफ्नो त्यो उनै चेन्ज हुँदा आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिस हुनु भएन के मिड लाइफमा के फेरि त्यो when you're like if I live like in my 50s I don't want to be searching के चाहिँ गरौँ अब भनेर I just want to be in for example musicians look at Paul McCartney look at Bob Dylan like great life
yeah timeless
I had a great life man खतरा हैन यो नेपालमा पनि कति दायरको एक्जाम्पल छ हैन so for example I need to give Sabin Rai दाइहरु हैन like यस्तो आर्टिस्टहरु के जसले एउटा ठाउँमा पुगेर नि गर्न सकिरहेछ मलाई त्यस्तै हुन मन छ के as a person and before that you need to balance a lot of things man you need to
That you don't see on stage.
Yeah, you don't see on stage. From the outer space, it looks different, man. My friends think that I'm having a great life. I'm having a great life.
You
Yeah, I
practice,
am.
right?
Right. It's like, to be honest, reality I am, but what leaves you, what Dave Mustaine says, get you, moving on is a simple thing. What it leaves behind is hard, once a name. Usma ke ta, kun geet tin diyo. Atule mon ma ke. Have you listened to that song? Megadeth. This month there are lines that hit me so hard, man. When I was growing up, moving on is a simple thing, but what it leaves behind is hard. Every person has to go through it, and for an artist who takes everything deeply, goes through a lot. Now I know किन कति मेरो नै अब मैले नै आइडल माने मान्छेहरु सुसाइड गरेर गइदियो when I was growing up. And now I can, yeah, although I'm small, like कीरा जस्तो हैन उनीहरुको अगाडि, but it's the same idea, and it's the dream to be on the stage. That's all. Everyone goes through the same dream. The level of their success is different, and त्यसले मान्छेलाई कहाँसम्म पुर्याउँदो रहेछ. I found it, bro. I got it, and त्यहाँबाट मैले slow down गर्न खोजे आगे. I didn't want to be pressured that much.
You wanted to be in control.
In control, bro. That's the thing. Yeah, of course, त्यो blabber गरेर जस्तो देखिन्छ हैन, तर त्यो छ के त्यो भित्र हुन्छ नि. I need to remind myself.
You're going like 100 on the highway.
Of course, man. It is. I'm blessed, man, to be honest, to be supported. I was thinking.
Yeah, you have a lot of people behind you as far, like, not, I don't mean your immediate circle, but people, fans, I'm sure.
They've loved me, man.
Yeah,
they have loved me to the
like,
fullest. I need to be so sure with that. Right? They've loved me to the fullest, and that is why.
They're pretty responsive to your, like, music. Whatever you are, you do off music, whatever. Like.
Right. I've gone through my own ups and downs. But not just 10,000 people, just 10 people sometimes. But if they're saying some good things to you that helps you move forward, I think you should appreciate that. Just the ones.
Dude, you can come and hang in our studio anytime, man.
Thank you, brother. That means a lot for me.
I'll take by side. They side no bedroom, I mean, it's out.
Sure, man.
Keep
and Romaila side, yeah. Walk on the Amisani, bro.
How?
In Nala.
Basipadi represent.
Like the area is the Avas.
The Windy Hill.
Windy Hill kind of.
Windy Hill area. That takes some possible, like.
Can also do village life. It's on the one side, bro.
The area I'm jogging, Zansuga. The Magargaon,
right.
Marijuana loop,
right. Tim the right castle,
त्यहाँ फुल घुमेछ
तर यति पनि हो
कतिवटा जहाँ जाने हो त्यहाँ गयो एक जग बेलुका आयो बिहान हो मजाले त्यहाँको फेरि अर्कै त्यहाँको मान्छेहरू त कोरोनाले नट एफेक्टेड के त्यो आउटस्कर्ट्समा बस्ने मान्छेहरू you don't see them with masks. They're going on with their normal life.
Right, exactly.
I'm just the dude with the mask and run. Right. So I'm the weirdo, like.
After all, it's their choice, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's not it's their choice.
And they look like they're living more close to nature than us, right? They're more closer to wild. Thanks spring water, subway, and chillers. I don't know, dude. It's corona shit, man. You need to look deep into it, like later on when the dust settles and then, like who are making what.
So you're having a good time, but running.
Yeah, morning, evening. Evening, so this one time. As the rainy season was, I was running that area. I shit you not, man. The lightning went so close, like came real close, dude. And drizzle,
fuck.
Much alga David Goggins film,
right.
You don't know me, son. One day after one could they fucking lightning. They go and chicken man. I said, look, they go shade man. The shed man. Then I was like, fuck that. Pani pot. That's a good name. So
I'm damn good scared, dude. Lightning is like the second most fatal natural disaster in Nepal.
After landslides?
Yeah,
landslides.
Landslides got two more issues in Nepal,
bro, I can't remember what's the
5 years.
Not recently, bro. Most of us, boarding school, college, then recently we have like finally come back, trying to do our thing, types. Generally, so our friend, he just came back from Boston, so we just huddling up under these circumstances, like
चलिरहेको छ है ब्रो जस्तो जस्तो
weird times है
नेपाल दामी छ नि यस्तो है झन्डा पनि यस्तो दामी छ अब
के अरे अस्ति त्यो एउटा काण्ड भएको थियो नि एउटा सम लाइक एउटा म्युजिक भिडियो आएको थियो नि झन्डा चलाएको
Those guys got arrested, huh? I think that's all I've heard, man.
मिडियामा त्यही थियो
You're burning the flag?
म्युजिक
Music
भिडियो
video.
That music video was very racist पनि
ए हो How come I didn't
racist भन्नु communal
Communalist
थियो अनि झन्डा पनि चलाएको थियो अब त्यो
त्यो चाहिँ नेक्स्ट लेभल युज गरिदिएको हो नि त लिबर्टीको पनि आई फिल लाइक कम्युनल जस्तो इन्साइट गर्नु हेट्रेडहरू त
तर अब त्यो त फेरि प्रोभिजन नै छ कि लाइक डाइरेक्ट ल्याएको छ कि अब लाइक झन्डा चाहिँ चलाउनु पाउँदैन भनेर
कन्स्टिट्युसनमा
अनि त्यो त अब there's no way अब you can obstruct that
हाम्रो चाहिँ मजाको दुइटा छ है पछाडि नारायणदाको साइडमा
So, bro, when you record music, and घरमै record गर्छ घरमै like have you made a space to record songs?
डेमोहरू चाहिँ घरमै गऱ्यो अनि त्यसपछि यु टेक इट टु स्टुडियो एन्ड or you mail it अहिलेको केसमा चाहिँ you mail it you're not meeting त्यति मान्छेहरू आफ्नो स्कुलमा सबैजना सो
लाइक कस्तो अब अहिले त होइन एभ्रिथिङ इज बिकम लाइक सिङ्गल्स मात्र लाइक यु डोन्ट फिल त्यो यु डोन्ट मिस त्यो एज वेयर लाइक पिपल आर पुटिङ आउट एल्बम्स अहिले इट्स प्रिटी रेयर नि है पहिला कम्पेयर
I miss it मैले नै त्यसरी काम गर्नु पाएको छैन अझसम्म आई ट्राइड इट एकैचोटि कति रेकर्ड त गऱ्यो तर लास्टमा गऱ्यो त्यो एउटा गरेरै गरेँ क्या सो which is good अब हुन्छ नि I don't look behind and के गरेँ मैले त त्यस्तो हुँदैन तर
Is that one of your thing to throw an album
yeah
out at once?
exactly I think कहिलेकाहीँ I could have done an album एकैचोटि नै अहिले पनि I'm just battling man battling with that thought album गरेको सिङ्गल गरेको के गर्नु हुन्छ नि
So you have new music coming out also.
There are some songs being recorded but at the same time I'm looking for a team
team as in band members or whatever
kind of like that who can share the same idea with me
it's very important to have the same vibe
When you like about your travel or tour do you take like a specific people एउटै मान्छेहरू band like you perform solo gig
भएन भने धेरै जस्तो एक्लै हो नत्र भएन मेरो क्लोज मान्छेहरू नै हुन्छ इट्स जस्ट कहिले नै आउँछ ब्रो नट द्याट त्यो कहिलेको चाहिँ एक्लै चाहिँ हुन्छ तर मोस्ट अफ द टाइम एक्लै नै हुन्छ you have to go through your own जस्तै मैले भने नि अघि 14.5 घण्टा and everything त्यो चाहिँ अब
Good times
good times man thanks for that good times man रमाइलो भएको थियो
man I think
wrap up
yeah man thank you so much for coming
thank you for having
this
me
was
brother
a
thanks
sick
for my
experience
gift
sick experience
thank you brother
experience
thank you for having me मलाई चाहिँ खास यहाँ आज आएर चाहिँ के फिल भयो नि लाइक त्यो कतिपछि कनेक्सन भएको जस्तो के मैले आफू जस्तै मान्छेहरूसँग के सो त्यो माइन्ड मिले चाहिँ क्या सोच मिल्छ नि जब लाइक केमिस्ट्री
camera or no camera we have all become good friends man we had awesome time off camera त्यो रुममा हैन अलि पछि पनि निकै भयो भेटिराख्ने त
right of course man
party together
yeah man रमाइलो
thank you so much man
thanks man
पछि फेरि this is not the last time पछि फेरि when you have some new stuff to chat about maybe
of course man have me in brother if I'm free as long as I'm free यो खाना अघि नै खोजिरहेको थिएँ च्युइङगम खानु पर्ने भएको थियो के I controlled
yeah यो हुन्छ नि भित्र हाल्दिनु न
sure हाल्दिनु है
सञ्जय भयो
ठ्याक्कै सक्यो
सिक्नु पर्यो भनेर यो चिजमा चाहिँ कुन चाहिँ बटन देखाउँछ